Hello again, everyone. Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, here at the first ever Classic Rewind Weekend here at the Showboat in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I have the distinct pleasure of sitting here with April O'Neil herself, the lovely and talented Judith Hoag. Judith, how are you?
I am doing great. I've never been to Atlantic City before, so I've had my cherry popped.
Nice. Wow. That is a great way to start off the interview. So, are you much of a gambler?
Not at all. You know what? I've been to Vegas several times, and I don't even think I've put a quarter, although it's probably not a quarter anymore, in a slot machine. I know that that is not my domain, so why would I give the house my money?
Fair enough. I, on the other hand, I'm a total and complete degenerate, so we'd be like yin and yang right here. Yeah.
Right.
I should just
drink and watch.
Fair enough. Fair.
Yeah.
All right. I'll tell you what, we have a deal. You can be my good luck charm. You know, it's a deal.
What do you play?
I'm a roulette and blackjack guy.
Okay. Cerebral.
I don't know. Well, maybe. I don't know if you could call it that, but I'll take the compliment.
Right, you're not sitting at pulling a slot. Although
that's not for me.
They told me they don't have the arms to pull anymore. It's a button.
I don't even like it.
About sucking the joy out of a somewhat joyless experience to begin with.
Well, if you go
some exercise.
If you go like next door, say to the Hard Rock, it's not even, they're almost like video games now. It's not even like a one-armed bandit anymore. You're right, it's no fun.
No fun. I'm a hell no on that.
Okay, so now that I have failed to convince you to become a gambler, how's the show been for you so far?
So far, I've had a wonderful group of people coming by. It's been a lot of fun. The volunteers and everybody who works on the show, the staff, really lovely. No complaints. And we love our green room like crazy. Have you been back there?
I have not. I am not privileged, so.
Oh, well, you should work your way back there. It's the old House of Blues club. Like, we should all be back there. Like, they should have had the Comic-Con back there because it's so cool.
Oh, well, let's party down there.
Yeah, yes. Hell yeah.
So, Judith, let's talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for a second. I was just talking about how I was having a fanboy moment, and I really was, because it's part of my childhood, whether it's the comics, the animated series, the movies. What is it like being part of such an iconic franchise?
It's really sweet, because, when we started the film, we're a little independent film. It was a big year in movies that year. We were up against like Pretty Woman and Hunt for Red October, and there were like a lot of really big movies out there. And we were just the little movie that blew up. And but none of us had any idea that would happen. Like, literally the farthest thing from, I think, any of our minds that 32 years later, the fan base would be probably more energized than it even was then, and it was off the charts then. It's astonishing to me. I mean, it just, every year it seems to grow and grow and grow. And I guess we're all, more deeply nostalgic.
Oh, for sure. And at the time, like I'm sure he recorded it, but you asked me before we officially rolled, did I collect the comics? And I did have some of them, but who would have thought that like a relatively underground or obscure comic would become so huge?
Do you know what? It's part of the Ninja Turtle legacy, I guess. So when Peter Laird and Kevin Eastman first did the very first Ninja Turtle comic, it sold out immediately. Every single comic from them sold out. The cartoon was a massive hit. The film was a massive hit. It's kind of like this particular story of these four turtles and their universe and Splinter and just hit a cultural nerve. And literally, without exception, everything that they've done has been successful. Now, something slightly less, like Turtles on Ice, or the Rockin' Turtles, and yet still all of those sold out. So it's kind of astonishing. There's a lot of franchises that don't necessarily have that distinction, and it's pretty awesome to be part of. I never thought that I would be down for sitting at a table signing autographs and meeting everybody, but it's turned out to be really cool because the Ninja Turtle fans are, can I swear? Fucking awesome.
Nice. So, are you ready for a hard-hitting, controversial question?
Yes. When would I ever step away from that?
Who's your favorite turtle?
Okay, so I have two answers to that. So
I sense a cop-out coming.
Oh, wait. So Judith, the actress, had no favorites because I loved those guys. They were awesome. So there was no favorite turtle. April would say Raphael because he saved my life. So that's my answer. Is that a cop-out? I don't know.
No, that was fair. That was fair. I wasn't quite sure where you were going. I thought it was going to be, well, I don't really have a favorite.
Well, it a little bit is like when your kids say, which is our favorite? And it's like, you're neither of you. Why would you think either? No. No, I love my kids. And that you have no favorites as a mom, ever. Some are just more annoying than others at different times of their adolescence.
That is awesome. So, one last question. Judith, what are you up to these days? Any new projects you're working on? What are you doing?
Okay, so I have a film that's coming out later this year called Roll With It Baby. We've all kind of taken this little pause during COVID. So what I started doing, because I still acting, film, television, all of it. But what I started doing during that pause was creating my own content on my YouTube channel and moving more into writing and producing and developing content. Frankly, I've been an actress for so long and I've loved it and I still love it. But if you only stay in one lane, life gets pretty boring. And I feel like I've kind of done that and I will continue to do it, but I really want to start exploring producing, creating. I have a production company that we brought. I just transitioned from Los Angeles to Nashville, so we brought our production company there. So we're developing stuff and working on things, and it's really fun.
That is great.
Yeah.
Do you have any last words for the fans out there before we wrap it up?
Yeah, you guys are awesome, man. Like, really, really awesome. And I get a chance to meet you. I get a chance to talk to you. And I really appreciate the love that you drop on all of us, because everyone that I'm around who is out doing Comic-Cons, which is the voice actors, the guys in the suit, the stuntmen, we all feel it and appreciate it and love it, and you're just fucking awesome. Best fans on planet Earth, pretty much.
Awesome. Judith, thank you so much for giving me a few minutes of your time. It was an absolute joy. It really was. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Judith Hoag, everybody, here at Classic Rewind Weekend here at the Showboat in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Todd Staruch, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.
Well, you were probably, it came out in 1990, you were probably barely born.
No. Oh, I love it. A little sooner than that. I'm 54.
54.
So
okay.
This is definitely, though, my... Oh, yeah. So, totally.
Did you collect the comic books?
I was not a big comic collector. I had some, but I wasn't necessarily obsessed with it.
Right.
But my friends and I watched every episode of the TV show, the animated, every movie, everything. So when I saw that you were going to be here, I'm like, April O'Neil. So, correct pronunciation of your last name? Oh, okay.
Like Vogue.
I figured it was. I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure. I've screwed that up before, so I'm like, get it
I
right.
appreciate you asking.
And this guy has been recording everything I just
I
said.
figure I saw the red light.
I hate him sometimes. But anyway.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Well, blooper reel.
Right?
Right,
I've
okay.
been on many a blooper reel. Many.
Okay.
There we are.
All right. There we are.